With 146 members of parliament of the opposition have been suspended now, they are also talking red with regard to the crucial bills that were passed in the parliament. 12 crucial bills have been passed in the parliament in the past few days, while the showdown also has been between the government at the centre and the opposition alliance, the India Alliance. Sources have said that the opposition is preparing to challenge bills in the court now. They say that there has been no discussion, no deliberation with the passage of the bills. It has been passed because the ruling party realized there are no opposition members in a strong number in the parliament these days because they have been suspended. Opposition is claiming that the bills were passed amid empty opposition chairs. 146 MPs suspended for the remainder of the session. Now, the remainder of the session, since their suspension was initially 4 to 5 days, now barely a day to go, which is today. But they are saying that these bills were crucial, were cleared without us, even in the parliament. This, remember, is what the Lok Sabha Speaker and Rajya Sabha Chair had said, that the reason of the suspension was non-stop sloganeering, disruption of the session, confrontation, jumping into the well with placards. All of this is not befitting to the MPs' positions, and that's why they were suspended. Rahul Gautam is joining me on the phone line for the latest on that. Rahul, go ahead. Today is going to be a crucial Friday. It's the final day of the winter session. What do you think is the opposition strategy with regard to the bills passed?
Good morning, Pooja. Yes, you rightly pointed out that the opposition bloc, India bloc, they are storing legal recalls as far as three bills that was passed by Parliament. And what we are learning from our sources that day before yesterday, opposition floor leaders, they actually met at the residence of Mallikarjun Kharge, and there was these people explored whether they can actually approach the apex court or not. Opposition is saying that some of the provisions of the three criminal bills are actually going to transform this country into a police state, and they're going to create terror among the minds of the citizens. Therefore, many opposition leaders, they were waiting earlier that when this bill will be introduced in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, they will argue and they will put forward their arguments as to how these bills are detrimental to the very democratic ethos of this country. However, we all know that how mass suspension happened, and now opposition is saying that this mass suspension essentially happened so that these bills could be passed in both the houses without any hassle, and therefore it was an attempt on the part of the government that they suspended all these MPs just to ensure that these bills are passed without any deliberations and discussions. Remember, Congress party earlier had thought that they're going to feel legal experts like P. Chidambaram, Manish Tiwari, Vivek Sangha to speak on the provisions of these three bills as to how they're going to harm country's interests. However, it didn't happen, and now you can expect that there are talks at very high level that the opposition bloc must approach apex court on this issue and challenge these two criminal laws.
All right, Rahul Gautam will be tracking today's strategy of the opposition parties. You can see that they are preparing to escalate their dharnas as well.